Okay, so I went up there, I did the maintenance on it. I got it all cleaned up. There was a lot of carbonic gases in the tubing, so I cleared that out because that can cause a problem sometimes. So I cleared that out. The flame sensor was dirty on it, so I cleaned that and cleaned all the burners and all the ignition components on it.
Let me get my glasses.
Yeah, no problem.
He did. The guy was up there also. That's when he did the air conditioner.
Yeah, yeah. And
Are they all connected?
Yep. Yeah. So up there you've got a. I took a picture for you. You've got a. So this is the duct that comes from the filter, that big black tube, and then this is the furnace right here. That's inside of here's the blower that blows all the air inside the house. Inside here's the firebox where all the flames burn inside, and that's how you get all the heat.
How big is it?
It's pretty big. It's a big unit.
How did they get it up there?
It goes in pieces. Yeah, and then this is the other half of the air conditioner. This is the evaporator coil.
It's all up there?
Yeah. You see Roseville today, 12:57 p.m. That's your attic.
Wow.
Yeah, so they only design these systems to last about 15 to 20 years before they wear out. So you do have some stuff starting to go on with it. My main concern is this pan, this drain pan up here in the attic, this evaporator pan. It's severely rusted out. It's almost cracked through. Now, you could either be proactive or reactive about this. It's your house, you know, the decision's yours. But when that cracks through, it can leak through into the ceiling. And we don't want that.
Where is it located?
That's up in the attic. So when you run this sweats like a Pepsi can. It condenses water, and then that's why, they used to make these pans out of metal. So 19 years of water in a metal pan, it starts to rust out, but it starts to wear out. They're geniuses now, and they make them out of plastic now, so this doesn't happen anymore. But you know, once that leaks.
But that is metal, you said?
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, it's almost cracked through, and once it does, you know, it can leak into the ceiling, and we don't want that. And then this is your air conditioner outside. This is all your ductwork. Your ductwork's in pretty good shape. The igniter's starting to turn a little white, so that tells me it's starting to wear out a little bit. That's the igniter. It looks almost like a big hairpin. It's starting to turn a little white, so it's starting to wear out. And then this is the motor that blows all the air inside the house. So for both heating and air conditioning. The bearing's real tight on it, like the bearing's starting to wear out on it. You know, it runs both in heating and air conditioning season. So, you know, it gets a lot of use on it. So when that just turns and spins that wheel inside of there. So that's starting to wear out as well. So
what is how do you have to replace that?
Yeah, I mean, so you could look at yeah, because by the time, you know, if we were to go replacing that pan and that coil up in there, and then replacing the motor and replacing the igniter on it, you know, you could put all that money into it and stuff could still break on it because it's an old unit, right? It's like a car with 300,000 miles on it. You know, I'd hate for you to spend that kind of money on that thing and then have to turn around and replace it in a couple years, you know. They stopped making the refrigerant for that unit. They don't make it anymore. It depletes the ozone, so the EPA stopped production of it. Because, I mean, just rough ballpark off the top of my head, and repairs on that unit, I mean, you're probably looking upwards of like the motor, you're looking upwards like over $5,000 in repairs on that unit, you know, coming up just to repair it. Yeah.
So what is it? Should we have to replace the furnace or what?
So you could look at doing so we could replace the furnace up in there and then that coil. Or you could look at replacing everything. They can give you both. I'm just a fix-it guy, but we have estimators that do that stuff. but they could look at doing, they could give you an option on doing everything. They can give you an option on doing a partial replacement. But it would be a good idea to do that before that, you get that in your ceiling. I don't want that to happen. I know it's expensive to do stuff like this, but what's going to be more expensive is when you got water in your ceiling and now you got to replace it and fix your ceiling. You know what I mean? So I will tell you right now, like our company, we're pretty slow right now. Like we don't have a whole lot of like work. So, we have some pretty good deals, I think, right now to get something done.
I'm just worried because that's
Up there, yeah.
how many people will have to go up and how long will that take?
Oh, we get it done in one day. Yeah, we get it done in one day. It's a crew of 2 or 3 men. That unit comes apart in pieces, and then the new one goes up in pieces. They're pretty retrofit friendly. Most homes that they're building, they're putting them all up in the attic now. So the new systems that are being manufactured, they're very retrofit friendly.
Do you know how much it would cost to replace the whole?
I'm not sure. I'm just the fix-it guy. We got estimators that do that stuff.
So what about the air conditioner? Does it have to be replaced also?
It doesn't have to. It's usually recommended, but that's your decision. He'll show you what that costs. And then he'll show you, okay, this is what it costs to do everything. And this is what it costs if you were, you do it separate, do partial now and then partial later. Yeah.
So you mean not, like I even waited because of this COVID thing. I was worried about people coming and going from my house.
Yeah, I know.
But now,
It's been a year now. It's like, man, yeah.
I know he came here last, I think October was, when he had to do the
Air conditioner.
air conditioner.
Yeah.
But then that's why I waited until now. I got my.
Now you got your shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay. So what? Okay, so somebody can give me an estimate.
Yeah, I can get somebody out here to look at it for you.
And did they have deals? You said.
Oh
right
yeah,
now?
yeah. Right now we're between you and me, we're slow. So they're giving some pretty good deals right now to get something done.
I got a letter from them, but about this thing.
Cash for clunkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one here that says, I don't know, if you replace, I think if you replace your AC system, heating and AC system,
Mm-hmm.
there's a discount, but I don't know, I've been a member, so I just.
Yeah, so you're club members, so you get, club members get discounts, and then you can also get, we do something called cash for clunkers on the air conditioner. They don't make that refrigerant anymore on that air conditioner. So we buy it off of you and give you a credit on it because we recycle that refrigerant out of it and we try to reuse it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's pretty cool because I think you'd have to pay somebody to come pick that up for you.
Yeah, I know.
We're like, well, no, we'll take it. We'll recycle it. Yeah, so let me make a phone call for you.
So.